Okay, so this video is basically about I wanted to talk about one more approach for as which is an alternative for the one that we've seen already in this video, where simplify code using the ternary operator and VB scripting. So in this video, if you haven't watched this video, this is basically about I have used the nested if and I have replaced it with a small piece of code. So that will do the whole thing which nested if was doing with a lot of activities. So I have got a comment under this video. We could even use a dictionary. So I wanted to ensure that, yeah, definitely this can also be done. So this is a great idea. So I wanted to make sure that why not make a video on this as well, because dictionary is something that not everyone will use. In their project. So if at all you don't have prior knowledge on dictionary, I think this video will also be helpful for you. And there's one more downside of it is, in this video I was actually using a normal string variable, and based on the value of it I was actually retrieving the color code, right? It was just a normal string variable, but in case here I'm using the dictionary, so the downside of it is it usually takes more memory. Okay, so but yeah, there's also a good approach, and Rahul has suggested this. So for that I am going to show you how we can actually use dictionary and replace this particular nested if else. So for that, let me just go and take a particular workflow. So I will be using the whole thing as the same. So in the previous video, if you haven't watched, I will link the video here. You can just go and watch that video, because that's also a good approach. You can just follow that as well. And it's good to have a knowledge on other aspects of UiPath. So now I'm going to show you how we can actually use a dictionary. So I'm taking an assign activity. So here I have actually done a demo before I showcase to you. So let me just close it, comment it out. Okay, so I will create a dictionary variable. Okay, let me delete the previous one. To understand this, you should watch the previous video, because I will not be explaining everything, the requirement part especially. So if you watch that, that will be useful for you. So I'm creating a dictionary variable. Okay, dict, let's say it is defining the color. Okay, dict color, or class and color both, right? So dict color. And so how to use a dictionary variable? First we have to initialize it. So new dictionary. Okay, let me take it from here so that you can see it clearly. Okay, so what's my first variable? Integer. Okay, it's a class, right? It's an integer value. I'm taking it as int class, so it's an integer value. And what is the this integer value will be the key. Okay, and what is the value that we are getting from this key is a string, that is color. Okay, string, right? So this is how we can actually initialize a dictionary. Okay, we are telling that this is value in dict color is a dictionary. So the same thing has to reflect here, right? So how we can change it? Just go over here, just type dictionary. Where is that key value pair? System dot collections dot generic dictionary key and value. Okay, so basically how a dictionary is defined is it has a key and the value. Okay, so let's say I will show you clearly here. This is an integer and this is the string. Okay, let me take a notepad and show you. If you're new and if you don't know about the dictionary, this is how it looks like. Okay, so basically the dictionary has two things. Okay, the first thing is key and the second thing is value. Whatever you're defining in the value, that can be retrieved only with respect to the key. So let's say if you wanted to retrieve the value, how you can do that? You have to call it like this, is equal to value. Okay, this is how you should do. So let's say there are multiple things. Our requirement is like this, right? Dictionary, and you wanted to, let's say if he is from the class 1, then you wanted to pass in green color for him, right? So how you will do that? Dictionary of 1, that will return you green. So this is how you should do. That's what I wanted to show here. So we have defined, initialized it, right? So everything is perfect. So now the challenge is how you will add the values into dictionary. Okay, so we have initialized, and now what I'm going to do from, so this is a syntax that you can remember. So dictionary values has to be given inside the flower braces. And what is the first value? Integer, first class, right? So if the person is from the first class, he should wear green color. This whole thing is the, okay, so this is the key, one is the key, and this is the value, green is the value. So this whole thing is a key and value pair. And next key and value pair, if you wanted to give, you can just take two and you can just give whatever the color you wanted to give to that particular class. Okay, three, and you can just give whatever color, white. Okay, and you should separate each and every key value pair with a comma. Okay, if you see, I'm separating it with a comma. Okay, and this is second value pair, this is third pair, and now I'm giving fourth pair. Four, let's say orange. Okay, five, what good color? Purple. And six, yellow. Okay, whatever it is, close it. Okay, this is the whole thing is we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 pairs. Okay, so now I told you already, these are the values that are there inside this dictionary. Okay, so this dictionary we have given the name as dict class, dict color, right? So what I'm going to do, I will just put a breakpoint here, and I'll just debug this file, and I'll show you how we can actually understand what's there inside that particular, what's this? Okay, it's a compilation error. Okay, let's do one thing. I think I have just did a demo, right? So at that time I got this issue. I deleted the variables, no? That's why. Okay, so now I will just run this particular workflow, and we will see what will be there inside that particular dictionary. Okay, it's asking for the class. Okay, so now I'll give 5, say okay, and it has gone inside. Okay, so let's see. I wish it holds the values. Okay, it has ended the execution, right? So I should have kept one log message there. Okay, just give me a second. Let's do something here. Log message, and so now let's see what is there inside the dictionary, and based on that we can pull and we can actually retrieve that particular key value. Okay, so now I'll show here. Right, I'm going to take third class. Okay, so now step into, and here I will show you the dictionary. So if you see, this is the whole dictionary. The dict color contains the whole dictionary that we have given. Okay, so now I told you earlier here in the notepad how you can retrieve a particular value with the help of the key. Okay, so now the dictionary name is dict color. Okay, dict color of 3 something that we want. Okay, so what a third class student should wear? White color. The white should be the output. Where is it? It's still loading. Okay, I didn't give enter. Okay, white, right? So that's how you can do. Like, let me just show you. Dict color of 5 should come as purple. Okay, so that's how you can actually get the values based on the key and value pair. Right, perfect. So now what I will do is, in the previous video, I have shown you just by using the integer variable. So now in the log message, we will change that log message a little bit so that the value can be as per expected. We don't have to check it in the debug. We can directly change it over here. Okay. So now I have shown you how to write a access a value from the dictionary, right? So now from the previous example, here I have kept str, right? Here I have kept str color. This is something that I kept there. But now what I'm going to do, everything remains same. Instead of this color, what I'm going to do, dict color of int class, right? So this is the dictionary I'm accessing with respect to the class, which is an integer, right? Same syntax. Dictionary of key, correct? This is dictionary of key. So the value that is for the first class student will come here. That color, particular color will come here. Okay. So now let's execute this and see. Um, just work. Okay. Which class? Let's go for sixth class. I think I gave yellow color. Perfect, right? As you are from class 6, you should wear yellow color code dress for the event. So this is how the similar thing that we've done using the string variable by using the VB.NET operator, right? Scripting, just a single line of scripting. Here also it is replaced by with a single line only, but the dictionary variable we are using. So this is also a very good way of doing it. But the only downside is it takes, instead of a string and the dictionary, if you compare it, gonna take a lot of memory comparatively. But yes, it's good to know approach, and it's good to know the different ways of doing it, instead of sticking up to the same activities and adding a lot of activities into the workflow. So yeah, thank you Rahul for suggesting this. And yes, if you, any one of you also find some of the other ways of doing it in a smart way, please do let me know in the comments, and if I find them useful, I'll definitely do a video and let the subscribers know about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.